every C program should follow certain criteria for writing the program. It is having some defined structure in which here you supposed to write down the program. In the structure of the program, you can mainly specify here that is a main function. It is telling here from here your program is getting started. Your program is getting started and compiler will come to know if from this main function here now the program is starting and need to compile the statements one by one. Whatever these lines you people are writing in these, it is called as a programming statements. One of the part is declaration part. In the declaration part here you are having that variables has to be declared. We will discuss in the next point what is the variables and all the things. As I told you, when I am telling here the addition of two numbers, then you should declare here what are the two numbers. You should represent what are the input part and what is the output part and etc. What is the processing needs. All can be written in this declaration part, and this is completely optional part. Programming statements means related to the declaration, and again here whatever process you want to perform it and whatever operations you want to give it to the variables and that particular numericals, you can give it here in the programming statements. We do have it. One of the example has been given to print hello world message on the monitor. In this hello world message on the monitor, when you people are printing, look here, we are having the first statement hash include stdio.h. This is the first statement you are having. This is interpreting here hash means what? Preprocessor directive. After this preprocessor directive, it has been written include. Means you need to include something. What you need to include? Standard input output header file. What is this header file? This header file consists of standard input and output functions of C program. So here this statement will interpret to the compiler that key pre-process, what pre-process has to be there? Include. What has to be included? Some of the standard input output libraries, stdio.h libraries has to be included in this program. So whenever you are using this input and output functions, you can easily access it in your program. In the example, the next line will be main function. This will interpret the compiler that here you are starting with the program. You are starting with the program. Compiler will start the beginning of the program immediately with this open brace bracket. This curly open brace bracket is telling here after main function, the function main program is getting started. And then here you have written printf. You must have discussed in the last week one of the session about the printf in the practical session. It is getting printing print function. What you need to print it? Hello world. So whatever you want to print it on the screen, you supposed to write it into the double quote. You supposed to write it into the double quote, and this statement will print this hello world message on the monitor. This is what the simple example of hello world. We are writing the C program in one of the platform. This is one dev C++ platform where we are writing the first statement stdio.h. Okay. So here we people can observe this statement is interpreting here the including part of your standard input output header file. The next statement, as our program, we just discussed the structure, that is main function. It is interpreting here we are starting with the main function program, and now here curly brace bracket that we will have it. Now in this you can write down anything whatever you want to write down. I am writing printf. Okay, I am writing double quote. Whatever I have shown it into the just now in the slide, that we people are writing it here, hello world, and then double quote complete, and then here we people are having this bracket is completed, and then I am writing here the semicolon and enter. Okay, that's it. This much we are writing. Now see, there is an option that we people can write down here the naming convention. We can save your file, save as somewhere in the proper folder wherever you want it. As well, and now I want to compile this program. Okay, so that's why look at the board. This is what the compile. I already told you the sequence of program logic. The development of the program is carrying the concept first, planning, and then you people are basically designing and then coding, and then you people are testing. So to test the program you should compile the program. As everybody knows, this whole program will be converted into the machine level language, and this compiler will compile the program. So here, while compiling it, it is asking here to save the file. Fine, we can save the file already, no problem. And then here you see it is telling here certain number of errors are there or not, and warnings are there or not. This kind of thing it is telling. See, so what I am getting, there are zero number of errors are there. There are zero number of warnings are there. Please listen to me carefully. Whenever you people are having number of errors zero, number of or warnings zero, means your program is successful. Your program is successful, and here you can execute the program. But if here it is showing some errors to me, then it will create the problem. Now let's example, I have just removed this semicolon. Please look at the board. I have removed this semicolon. Please see on the screen, I have removed the semicolon. Fine, now I am compiling the program again. See, the compilation is telling that in function, integer main function, and such kind of error it is telling. It is what it is telling, error expected semicolon before token, etc, etc. So then you need to find out where the error can be. It is telling that ki this red line what you people are having, there somewhere it is expecting the semicolon. So logically you need to think about the syntax part, and that this is the syntax of a printf statement. Everyone have seen it in the last week when you had the practical session. So that time you must have cleared that yes, there is a need to give the semicolon. Now again I am saving the program. I'm saving the program. You can have a control S also, and you can compile it again. Now see, in compilation again you got the zero error, means it is okay. Now you just go on execute, and then you run the program. And see this, after running the program you can just overview here. See, my first line is what? Hello world. I got my output. It is first line is telling hello world, and if I'm clicking enter, it will come automatically on the program. This way here we can execute the individual program in dev C++. You can execute it in turbo C++. You can execute on any platform. There are some mobile Android platforms are also there. You can execute on that also. As we have discussed here, the platform where you people can run the program, you must have seen we have not received anywhere such kind of main function statement in the output. So whatever things you will write down in this slash star and star slash part, that is called as a comment. It is called as a comment lines. If you want to write down something, you can write down it here. So this is the single line comment. If you want to write down it in such way, you can have a single line comment here like this. Ma'am, I want to explain this declaration part. So I can explain it like this way. What it will consist of declaration part, then you will have to write down in 2-3 lines. So you can write down it. It mentions variables. Okay, it mentions variables. Maybe it is going on the next line again. Then you can just mention variables which is storing some values, storing some values. Okay, and then star and hash. So this way here you people can write down multi-line comment. You can put the multi-line comment like this way. In this multi-line and single line comment also, you people are having certain criteria, because when program or compiler will compile here this file, then this multi-line comment also should be written in the proper manner. If it is not written in the proper manner, then compiler will assume it is the part of the programming statement, and then it will give you here the error. So in general way, when you people have seen the single line and multi-line comments, it can be written with this specification itself. So you people can write down this only with this also, no problem. Still it will consider here it is the part of this say comment section only. Compiler will not interpret that particular comment section. So you can just observe here this specification which we have mentioned here like this way. And again, I am keeping it in the red color to understand that this is the part of the comment section. And here compiler will not compile it. Compile will understand it. This is the section which you have used it for your reference. Obviously, it will see and it will assume that you have used this for your section only. Okay. So this way, see here also I have written the comment. This is also my comment that to write the message on the screen, that also we people can mention it. So this also you can write down it into the red color in such way. So these red color sections are the comments which